All right, guys, Ed G in the house. All right, I have recorded quite a few videos, and some of them I delete and do not post. But there's a lot of folks out there trying to say I'm delusional because I'm trying to warn you about something that's coming. So you tell me, is this delusional?
An apartment building with several weapons and then busting down a door.
And all of this taking place at the apartment, which had become a crime hotspot in that city. Fox 31's Vicente Arenas was at that complex today as people were moving out, fearing for their safety. Vicente joining us.
Now, I don't know if you noticed, but did you see the semi-automatic weapon this guy was holding? So you go ahead and you call people delusional because apparently some of us have the common sense and can see what is coming, and apparently some of us choose to stay blind. All right? All right, guys, so welcome to my channel. Supporters, non-supporters, haters, stalkers. And, it's kind of sickening for people to get out here and try to call other people delusional when so many others have spoken as well on being stalked. And, I can prove my case. I can prove that I was hacked. I can prove there was some stalking going on. I can prove, I have the saved videos. I have the proof that correlates right along with how my life story was literally siphoned and exploited. So, I don't give a flying rat's ass what you think. And if you are too ignorant to see what's coming, then, darling, you're the one that's delusional. All right, guys. So, I can't tell you that it doesn't all just roll through my soul sometime like electricity. When I see the corruption, the child abuse, the ignorance of people that cannot seem to wake up to understand what is coming. So, like I said, if you don't take heed, if you do not care, well, then it's going to be you. I can't say it enough. There is going to be slaughter in the streets. All right, so matter of fact, I think right now, I saw something a while ago where I believe Hell's Angels are headed toward Denver. So what do you think that's going to cause? Slaughter in the streets. Durr. Jesus Christ. Man, I can't believe how people just can't seem to open their freaking eyes to what's going on in the world. I am telling you, if y'all put that woman in the White House, we are doomed. All right, moving on. Because I'm tired of trying to tell you. I know beyond a shadow of a doubt in my mind, there's got to be some type of mission, some type of reason that cross showed up on my hand and the reason I'm here. So, whether you want to just, nobody says you even have to listen to me. That's on you. All right, so guys, I want to do a reading on justice. I did one about an hour long of reading, and I'm just going to do a short one real quick, as I did delete that video. Because, I'm tired of wasting my breath. I'm tired of wasting my breath trying to get people to see what's coming. All right, so anyhow, I want to talk about justice. I went the other day, my boss bought us dinner, and I was the one volunteered to go get it. So, as I turned down Elliot, when you have your eyes open enough to see what is going on, as I turned down Elliot a couple houses down, there's a huge bus sitting there that said Justice. Said Justice Bus. And that appears to me because there was a sequence of synchronicities that followed right behind it. So there's not a doubt in my mind, justice is coming. For the corruption, the child abuse, for what was done to me, for what was done to others, for what was done to my son, justice is coming. All right, so we get the cards smudged a little bit here. Hang on, guys. As I said before, I'm not going anywhere. I do work a lot of hours. It's what pays the bills, provides for the family. So, I will be doing readings as I can, as I have time, as I'm not too tired. I do have a lot of little nicks, cuts on my hands. My hands, they get dry and they hurt sometimes from putting in so many hours and constantly messing with medication blister packs. All right, hang on. I guess it still shocks me that it appears that so many people have their head up their bum, they can't see what's coming. You know, and apparently some folks are so focused on targeting other folks, they truly cannot see what is coming. But, you know, if it boils down to your own demise, that's on you. Like I said, I'm tired of speaking on it. I'm tired of trying to get people to see what's coming. I've been delayed. I've been stalled. You know, I've dealt with racism, hatred, discrimination. I've dealt with some of it in my own community. What went down in Carolina, and I'm just sickened by all of it. But again, I'm tired of trying to warn you. All right, so we're just going to go on with our reading here. Lord, I ask that you bring down your divine white light. Let it flow through me as I speak truth to my knowledge as I lay these cards. There was a lot of corruption, a lot of vile things that went on. I know, you know, like I said, I've sat back, I've watched how the readings go, and I've watched new people come out, and I've seen how the numbers go, and I've seen some of the worst readers come out and get more than 4 views right off the bat. So, you know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to see somebody is trying to hold my channel back. All right, moving on. Let's talk about justice. What do you have for us, divine? Do you have for us? And like I say, what led me to this reading was, it was a sequence, synchronicities. You know, after I saw the justice bus, and I started to turn around and take a picture, but there was a vehicle behind me. It was a white bus, had a blue slash down it. And right down the middle of that blue slash, in big white letters, it said, justice. So then, the next morning, you know, I went to a couple readings that morning, and some of the readers were talking about justice. And, you know, because there are some good readers out here that aren't out to cover up crimes and hide and cover up things for con artists. So then, later on that evening, after I had recorded the other reading, I walked into Jay's room, and he had a game playing. And I felt that it was just so odd that you could hear little music and stuff playing in the background, and then you literally hear someone speak out the word justice very promptly, very loudly. So, you know, when you have the sense to see that everything is guided by the universe, the hand of the divine, handed down by the universe. So yeah, there is no doubt in my mind justice is coming. All right, so what do you have for us? What do you have for us, Spirit? Do you have for us, divine? It is coming. There's a lot of people that think it's not going to happen. All right, guys. Also, speaking on, let me say this real quick. That video where I drug tested that coffee, I do feel as though it is best that we wait and speak with an attorney about that before I release that video. And, you know, that's just in protecting myself and my son. All right. We have Star. Now, we know normally that's the Aquarius card. This also speaks for balance. Sometimes this represents someone that has a very good balance between emotion and logic. But what this card mainly represents is someone who stands out. Be it in the public, be it in life in general. All right, what else do you have for us? We have Tower. We have Call. Nine of Earth, which is single, abundant. You know, normally in the Rider-Waite deck, this is the single, abundant female. You know, and I know, my common sense tells me, my sixth sense, intuition, whatever you want to call it, there are quite a few folks out there that ganged up, that wanted to bring, you know, just a lot of conflict to my life. But I also know there's someone out there helping. There's someone out there doing all they can to help this situation. Also, guys, let me say real quick, you know, I have a lot of admiration for Sheriff Judd down there in Polk County in Florida. This man talks it and walks it. Doesn't matter to him if it's his best friend. Doesn't matter to him if it's one of his officers. Here a while back, 3 of his officers were arrested for obstruction of justice and theft and what they tried to hide. And I think that's an awesome freaking thing because the man is standing up for what is right and he is doing his job the correct way. At one time, I know our sheriff here in my parish, there was someone that was arrested that worked, I think he worked for the prison system under the sheriff's department, and he was arrested. And I admired that because when you stand for what's just and what's right, I know none of us are perfect. We all have flaws. But when you're doing your job and you stand up for what is just and what is right, to the event of even arresting and prosecuting one of your own officers, that's admirable. Instead of, because so many people in so many towns politically and be it in law enforcement, you see what happened to the FBI guys that were the whistleblowers. They were literally attacked, their lives literally destroyed, and that's BS. That's why America has become such a toxic cesspool, because people are so busy worried about image and hiding crap and protecting people. Our world is not going to change until we stop covering up for con artists, criminals. These people get right back out on the streets and commit more crimes, and it's our families that are harmed. All right, so what I wanted to say was you can go check out, there's a guy that does, let's see, his YouTube channel is Valuetainment, PBD podcast, and he had a guest there. They were speaking on data blockers and the things you can do to block someone from being able to target you and hack you. So anyhow, this guy on Valuetainment, he also interviewed Sheriff Judd. So, it was a little insight into Sheriff Judd, who he himself is. And again, I have a lot of admiration for this man because, like I say, he doesn't just talk it, he walks it. All right, guys, so moving on. We had the Star, we had Tower, we had Call, we had 9 of Earth. So, there's someone that shines, that stands out. Possibly a lot of folks trying to bring them a tower. Calls going out. Could have to do with someone's abundance. So then we had the Ace of Earth, which, of course, is the blessing. The Pentacle. The 3 of Water. Folks celebrating it. And then we had the 3 of Fire, which is ships coming in. Someone being rewarded for hard work. People's opinions are always different. As you can see, just like with political effects. You have a lot of people wanting to vote Harris, a lot of different people wanting to vote Trump. There is a thin line between love and hate. Like I said, though, I'm tired of trying to speak on it. I'm tired of people literally trying to call me delusional and crazy because I have the foresight to see what is coming, So I will continue to prepare for my family, and what you do is on you. All right, so let's go ahead with our reading here. We had Star, Tower, Call. So there's someone wanting to bring a tower to someone that stands out, possibly making calls that has to do with this single abundant person's income, has to do with their blessing, and they're celebrating that. We also, this could also be someone else having a tower. Star normally stands for an Aquarius, but like I say, that's every card in the deck has a meaning. Star normally stands for Aquarius, but this is also, like I say, logic and balance, logic and emotion balance. So then we have Tower, Call, single abundant 9 of Earth, Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the 3 of Water, and the 3 of Fire. All right, guys, so let me look at this a second here. So there could be someone receiving a phone call that's going to bring them a tower. has to do with someone else's abundance, their blessing, and they have a celebration coming because the ships are coming in. We have a 8 of water. We know that is emotionally walking away. So this could be someone that one party walked away from the other. Next, we have the Empress on that tower. So someone could be trying to bring an Empress a tower, or they're having a tower over an Empress. Yes, indeed. Our next card is the 10 of Fire. You know, and this is the card that, this particular card represents someone trying to get rid of evidence. They're burning some paperwork. So someone could be receiving a call that has to do with 10 of Fire is burdens. Being the fact that that's the 10 of Wands, someone's receiving a call on either how they tried to burden someone tried to burden them. But we have that Star card. Someone that has possibly found balance between logic and emotion, and they emotionally walked away from someone. Could have possibly brought that person a tower. This could be an Empress that walked away. Someone could be receiving a phone call about some evidence. And then we have the Page of Fire with the 9 of Earth. That could be action someone tried to take against. Yeah, and look at this, guys. With this Page of Fire. See that huge full moon in the background? So this was something done in secret. But someone is receiving some calls. Could have to do with someone's blessings. Someone could be making calls trying to bring an Empress a tower. Making calls to burden someone. To prevent their forward movement, because we have that Page of Fire, which is, again, Aries, Leo, Sag. I can't tell what that is on her shoulder. It's some type of symbol. So the moon is above her, and there's a tiger at her feet. And we know that tiger normally is represented with the Strength card. Ace of Earth. Yeah, so there's someone sharing messages, maybe calls, trying to burden someone. So there's someone that shines, that has emotionally walked away from another party. So this appears to me someone is trying to bring an Empress a tower. They're making phone calls to try to burden that person. They're doing it in secret, and it has to do with someone's forward action. You know, if they're not in the 9 of Pentacles, they're headed that way, because we go from the 9 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles. On the Ace of Pentacles, we have the 10 of Cups, 10 of water in reverse. You know, and normally upright, that 10 of Cups, that's family, wish fulfillment. So this could be a family member as well making these calls. So then we had the 3 of water celebrating. Someone is trying to keep someone from moving forward and celebrating an accomplishment. The 3 of water, the celebration, the 3 of fire, the ships coming in. What else do you have for us? What else do you have for us? Someone is trying to stop justice from coming in. You know, there's always going to be a hater somewhere. 4 of earth, 3 of water. Yeah. Yeah, someone is literally celebrating. We have the sun on the bottom and the Queen of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What else do you have for us? 3 of fire. What do you have for us? We are going to get some clarification on this. 3 of fire. 3 of fire. So like I said, guys, you know, I'm tired of trying to warn people. I'm just going to carry on, you know, do what I need to do for my family. And you know, we're all fixing to sit back and watch this go down. All right, so anyhow. See, yeah, I do not like to pull the cards. I want it to be divinely guided. I want that card to flip out, pop out, fall out. There we go. We have 2 of them. The 4 of fire proposal and the 7 of water options. Yeah, see, on the ships coming in, we have 4 fire proposal and 7 of water options. So someone is making some phone calls to try to prevent someone's forward movement, bring them a tower, and it has to do with their options. Someone is trying to slow someone down and affect their options. All right, so let's get some clarification. Well, no doubt this is probably a petty, pathetic energy. But this is not a family member. This is a hater. Because we have the 10 of water in reverse on the ace of earth. This isn't a family member that's trying to stop this blessing. But it's someone that stands out. It's an empress. Someone that stands out. This is like someone that, you know, you no longer care for, no longer want anything to do with. Because, you know, this is like, basically looks like jealousy, envy, spite. You know, they see someone that shines. And this is someone that doesn't want anything to do with them, you know. Wow, this reminds me of the nursing field. So they're trying to slow an empress down, making phone calls, you know, probably some fake evidence or you know, accusations. And it is to prevent possibly an earth sign's forward movement, but this isn't family. This is someone that is, this is probably spite, envy, jealousy. Someone that sees someone else that shines. All right, so let's see. Let's get a little clarification on it. Who is it trying to bring an empress a tower? Who is trying to bring an empress a tower? Yep, see, they're trying to stop an offer. They're trying to slow an empress down and stop some type of offer. This could be Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. It doesn't have to be, but they're taking a leap of faith, possibly making some calls, because we do have the call card. Tell us about the Fool, the leap of faith. Burdens. Yep, look at that. 10 of Wands. So we have someone that, excuse me guys, someone that doesn't like the fact that someone else shines and really doesn't want anything to do with them. This reminds me of a petty Patty that I met recently. Have worked with. Shoe fits, wear it. No, I'm not talking about everyone at the job. So, but this person is possibly making calls, sharing calls, try to slow down an empress, slow down an earth sign. It's to prevent, they're taking a leap of faith to prevent an offer and to burden someone. So let me tell you this. You know, everybody knows my mission. Everybody knows my cause. Everybody knows how I'm fussing about my grandbabies. So, you know, you go ahead and you do your evil energy here because, baby, universal balance is karma. And karma is universal balance. All right, moving on. So we had the calls, the 10 of Wands, and we have verification on that right here again, 10 of Wands. All right, so let's see what fell out. Page of Swords and Knight of Cups. So this is someone that has sat back. Excuse me, guys. There's literally someone in their environment that they see as someone that shines. Someone that has emotionally detached from this person. Possibly doesn't want anything to do with them. So now they're wanting to be a petty Patty and bring this empress a tower moment. Yep. Has to do with working with someone. So this is someone that is sitting back watching They're making calls out, trying to burden someone, trying to prevent their forward movement. Here they're coming forward with offers. Has to do with working with someone. So they're possibly making calls behind the scenes, don't work with this person. Which is disgusting in itself because, people will do things, pull characteristics out of you. It's kind of like when someone puts you on an emotional roller coaster. What's the saying? People always want to talk about how you reacted, but they never want to talk about what they did to bring those actions out of you. All right? So then we have, this is proposals being made behind the scenes in the dark. We have the moon. This could be a Libra. Because we have here that earth sign, single and abundant, that knows how to take action. And then we have proposal and the moon. So somebody's doing something behind the scenes, sharing a lot of phone calls, trying to slow someone down. This is not a family member. This is someone that knows someone is fixing to move from that Nine of Pentacles to that blessing, that Ace of Pentacles. All right, tell us about the Ace of Pentacles. This is a crappy, petty energy. They're wanting to, they're not wanting someone to work with someone. And then, over here we had the celebrating, the Four of Earth. So, they're sitting back laughing, trying to hold someone's money back. Yeah, see, we have the Two of Wands came out in reverse, which we know that represents choices. So what they're trying to do is somebody may be looking at a project, a new job, and they're trying to, once again, some evil ass petty Patty trying to put their hand off in someone else's destiny, someone else's livelihood, and someone else's abundance. You tell me evil doesn't walk the face of this earth, and I'll tell you you're a damn lie. All right, moving on. Yeah, see? Just to hurt someone. Just to get under someone's skin. Just to harm someone. That's pathetic. That's petty. All right, so then we have, celebrating it, making the calls, celebrating, trying to hold someone back just to do this. That's a sick, demonic energy. When you know someone's mission, you know what someone is striving for, and this is what's going on behind the scenes. That's sick. All right, so then we had, what they're trying to do is make sure they're trying to knock out someone's options. Be it an option for a job, option new beginning, option for project, whatever. Doesn't matter. Petty Patty. Someone that, this is like a little competition. This could be at your workplace. It's not family. I do not see where it's family. We have strength on the bottom. All right, so tell us about the options, the proposal, and the ships coming in. Somebody's trying to play with someone's destiny and someone's abundance. Tell us about the options. Page of Wands. Someone is trying to stop a choice someone has made that involves, that's going to bring them some forward movement. All right, so what is the justice? What is the justice that is coming for this person, this petty Patty, that's trying to intervene in someone else's life and slow them down? What is the justice? Ooh. Well, what goes around comes around. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles. It's going to affect their own income. All right, what else do you have for us? What else do you have for us? So the justice here is karma. It is going to affect this person's income for what they are trying to do. It may possibly show whoever they're making the calls to, whoever they're speaking with, trying to slow someone down. It's possibly going to show that person what's behind this person's mask. Empress on the bottom. Sun on the bottom. Yeah, they're trying to play with an Empress's happiness. Six of Cups. So, and Tower on the bottom. Wow. So the karma that's coming, the justice that's coming, is for how this person, this petty Patty, is trying to slow down this person's income, trying to burden them, stop their options, prevent someone from working with them. This could be someone hiring them on. Their money's fixing to be affected. They are going to be, holding tighter to their coins. And there's going to be a lot of collectors coming, because we know this is the card with the hands out. Wow. It really gets me that people do not believe universal balance is karma. All right, let's see. Jay. Eight of Swords. Yeah, see? For what they're trying to do to someone else, they are themselves going to be restricted. So that's what's coming. So whoever's trying to slow down your money, stop you, bring you heartache. Hang on, guys. Okay. This is just a sick petty energy. Just another spiteful, envious entity. Queen of Wands, that's possibly an Aries, Leo, Sag. What else do you have for us? Queen of Wands, someone that, thinks they're in a position to stop someone else. The Fool. So they're taking a leap of faith. Calls going out. To, try to make sure someone else is rejected. Like I say, this could be a new job. This could be a new project. But they are trying to slow someone down. So, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Keys on a ring. Many options, decision. String along. Yeah, see? They're trying to affect. There's an option someone has. Watching, looking, stalking. So they're watching this person. They are trying to slow them down. Affect their abundance. This just sick energy. This is a sick energy. I get if someone's truly done something to you, which personally, I haven't tried to inflict, everything that happened with baby mama and everyone else that came back to me, that came toward me, that, meant me harm. At no time did I try to inflict anyone's income. At no time. Have I spoken truths sitting out here? Yes, I have. All right. So let's get another card here. We have Strength. They're not going to be able to stop this person. They just do not understand this person's strength. Baby, if I don't move forward with the job over there, I'm just going to move over there. So this is just another idiot that thinks they can come towards you, slow you, stop you down, slow you down, stop you. We have the Magician, Nine of Wands, and the Fool. Yeah. So this is someone trying to manifest slowing down an option that you have. And justice is coming. It's going to affect their livelihood for how they are trying to affect yours. All right, give us another. Seven of Wands. They're going to have to stand their ground. All right, so let's move on. Let's throw some of our... This is a very sick energy. And I've just seen so much of this in the world lately. It's pathetic. It's really pathetic. It's one thing if you're standing your ground, you're standing up for how someone wronged you. But it's another thing to target someone and try to stop their abundance just because you have, pissy panties. Moving on. Demonic energies. Someone trying to slow down somebody else's goals. I see this a lot in the nursing field. All right, moving on. And the funny thing about my job is there is no ladder to climb. So I will never understand why it happens at my job. What else do you have for us? Entitled, spoiled. Yeah, this is a petty Patty. Little ghetto. We have paying it forward and we have greed. So this person may feel like you did something to them. Or they are doing this to someone that is a person that pays it forward. But we have a demonic, entitled, spoiled brat here that's a little ghetto and that's greedy. That's funny. All right, so then we have acting like high schoolers and someone that puts their boyfriend's balls in their purse. Yep, this is a petty Patty. All right, guys. So that's what I have. Let's throw an angel card on it real quick. I'm going to get on out of here. Like I said, I'm tired of trying to preach to people about what's coming. If you want to continue to exist in ignorance and not see what is coming, this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. Like I said, look at those gangs that has taken over that apartment complex. That guy did have a semi-automatic weapon. They're busting in people's doors. And, now there's a biker gang that's fixing to be gunning for them. So, like I said, there is going to be slaughter in the streets. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. All right. The essence of love. Let love be the center of my life. People think that if you are loving or kind, you're supposed to be you have to be some sweet talking, just let people run you over. And that's not true. That is not true. I know quite a few people that have great hearts, but also have boundaries to keep people from running them over. Because there are a lot of takers in our world. All right, moving on. So this could be a loving person with a lot of strength that some petty Patty is trying to strip an option from and burden them by, sending calls out and trying to stop someone from working with them. All right, we have Archangel Raphael. I am strengthened and healed by the power of divine love. Amen. All right, moving on. The guardian of children. I honor the precious child. It also states, within me, nourish and cherish all new beginnings. So this has to, this is someone's possibly fighting for some children. Conceive something that's coming when it has to do with children. I don't know. But that's what we have, guys. If you like the reading, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share. If not, continue to stalk, continue to watch. Eventually, my channel will be released. My channel will come out. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to see. I do still have the video of the views rolling backwards. And I know, as well as you all know, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand that once a citizen out in the public, out in the world, watches a video, you cannot take that back. So this was something done basically with evil intent. This was something done to slow someone down, to stop someone, to hold someone back, and prevent someone from being seen. And that happens to be my YouTube channel. And no one has that right. No one had the right to violate my civil rights. So, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it in the bin on the way out the door. But know this, justice will come. Justice is coming. All right, Addie G. Peace out.